Hello everyone, how are you guys doing tonight? I really hope everyone's actually doing well at this moment. Well, even you guys lurking at the moment, but I really do hope you're doing well. Oh, the nostalgia's heavy. On the DSi shop. Well, I never experienced the DSi shop, but that really hits the nostalgia, trust me. The times when the 2000s, even just mid 2000s, or with the early 2010s, was just something. Seriously. Especially with the nostalgia we grew up with. Anyway, let's actually get right into good old Kerbo. The Poyo Man. The great pink boy. That strange input just stopped right here. Actually, let me exit out and reopen it back up again. Okay, just want to make sure that my controller is working. Oh, come on, not the game catcher. Okay, there it goes. It's like the game catcher's like, I don't want to do this no more. Actually, we're going to join in with my friend Layla because she's streaming too. I'm just going to join her in the VC. Hi,
I
how
don't
are
mean
you?
this.
Hello.
I don't mean this. I don't mean this as like a racial comment, but anyway, this boy, he's black. So when he poops, sometimes you can smell it, but you can't see it in his diaper. And so it makes it very hard.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know what that means.
Like, when poop's the same color as the skin, it makes it very hard to find.
Yep, I know. It's the problem with melanin. And that's
him
why
today.
so many confusion, you know, in the 1800s and the 1950s.
What does that even mean?
Well,
Wait, what?
people would look at the skin color, and because there was like differences in the skin color, but like poop, like as you mentioned, that only looks similar to people of darker skin color, that would confuse people. And
Oh. Sorry, I was checking out my Discord. It has to be my mic because it's picking up the audio. Well, actually, it's the background. That's what is actually causing it. Okay, that's better.
like images of the Teletubbies, and then an image of Lord
I'm
of the
back. I'm
Rings.
sorry. Interrupt you.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's fine, Kitso.
Oh, I know what it is. The I think I've seen it around before. That the eyes, the child, or something like that.
It's Sunchild, and then the Eye of Sauron, and then Teletubbies, and then Frodo and the Hobbits. You know, yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing of it's totally the same, even though it's really not.
Yes.
Brother, huh?
It's a conspiracy theory that VeggieTales and I mean, no, wait, what?
Wait,
What?
whoa.
How did that?
What are you talking about, dude? You just go all
I
over
need
the place
Tails
now.
Scary people.
I need to go to sleep. I need to go to sleep.
Yes, go to bed.
Sorry, I'm also streaming Kirby.
Corby.
Oh yeah.
Marianne is hot.
Oh yeah. I'm actually streaming
Yes.
Dreamland 3.
Yeah.
He admits it. He admits it.
I can get high without drugs. That's my superpower. I can get high without drugs. That's
I
my
get the kitty.
It's called climbing a ladder.
I wish I could get high without drugs, then we wouldn't have all these problems that I have.
Again, it's
No,
called climbing a
me too.
ladder.
It would just make it worse. So I'm sorry to burst your bubble, Sparks, but it's going to make it worse. It's got pros and cons.
Well, I would like to not have so many problems.
Well, I assure you, we all have problems, and just because I can make myself high without drugs, doesn't mean it takes away the problems. Yeah, it has its pros and cons, like, I can feel happy while being depressed,
But this can lead to addiction. Even something that seems fine and can help, it's going to be a limit every time you're going to keep using it.
and I'm just joking about the high thing.
Lies.
Oh, come on.
And then-
You know I'm
and then you actually find out that Marianne's just sitting there talking.
I have a bong right on the desk, and like Wow, man. Wow. I can say it backwards. Wow.
Did you know that wow spelled backwards is
Wow. It's
and
like this.
Yeah.
But this surprise skeleton is getting ready to fall down.
London Bridge was
Why'd you guys
falling
spell
down.
race car backwards?
Race car.
Or Taco Cat backwards. Taco Cat.
This is subliminal messaging.
You know what you guys need?
What?
Rain.
Pizza.
Pizza.
I cannot disagree with
Actually,
that.
wait, I have pizza, don't I? I think I might have pizza. I totally have pizza. I could totally
I
do
cannot
that.
disagree with that. We all need pizza.
Guys, I have a cat with me, and I'm actually hovering.
No.
Go playing Kirby.
Do you guys know what?
Question mark?
Do you guys know what Taco Bell is?
What?
Taco smell.
I've lost my faith in Taco Bell.
Well, I had Taco Bell on Saturday.
Taco Bell, aka the restaurant that actually gets destroyed. I'm
And
sorry.
also the
But-
restaurant that it gives you diarrhea.
Yeah.
Explosive
I don't
diarrhea.
That's why I
Into
said
it.
it's a
I'm
joke.
immune to it.
At least the Taco Bell doesn't have weird, creepy things in it, like my peas did at work last week.
What do you mean creepy things like extra foods that was left under?
So, where I work, like we have a cafeteria and they make lunch for, the kids and the staff every day, whatever.
You mean prison food,
Anyway,
right? I'm sorry. I need to stop.
some of it does taste like prison food, though, if we're being real honest.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
I'm sorry. I was just
Although
making a joke and said prison food. Like,
Last
Sounds- I'm sorry.
last
Some-
Thursday, I had
Oh,
chicken strip wrap,
I'm sorry.
and it came with an applesauce, and there was a bug of some sort in my peas.
Ew.
Yep.
Ew.
Although
It was
I
gross.
wouldn't have eaten that Sparks because I'm crazy.
Balls
I
weird.
ate sauce, and then I was eating my peas, and then I took a bite, and then I looked, and then I saw something that was brown with black spots, and I thought, maybe it's a black-eyed pea, maybe it's a bean that somehow got in the pea can. I don't know. And then I poked it with my spoon, and it started moving. I was like, that is not a black-eyed pea, and that is
Okay.
not a bean.
But what was it? Because
I don't know.
Let's just try
Because if it's a
bottom first
parasite, then
again.
I'm passing on it.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's try bottom first,
My boss thought that it was like a,
and then we can go to the top.
What do you call
Maybe
those?
it's the middle. I'm not pretty sure.
a very large larva.
Ew.
Marianne wants to eat it.
Pollo.
Maybe.
Maggot.
If it's a
That's the
maggot,
word they.
absolutely not. Absolutely
Maggot?
not.
A very large maggot. That's the word they use.
Yeah. Yeah.
Baby
not
flies
meat,
or larva flies.
Yeah, that's...
All I know was I was glad it was my tray and not one of my kids.
Yeah, because
But
kids
peas,
for swimming.
see, peas are the only store-bought vegetable I eat. So now I'm like being very skeptical when anybody feeds me peas, and I have to like look through them
Yeah.
and make sure there's no objects in them.
Yeah. Now we eating one time. I saw maggots. Like, I'm not.
Ow. I died.
What'd you do that for?
No, I actually died in the game. Him was streaming.
Yeah, what'd you do
Skill
that
issue. Skill issue.
I don't know. It's basically a skill issue, don't worry. I'm not denying
for?
it.
We need Parmesan cheese.
And I'm sorry if I'm talking over you, people.
Well, you just have a lot to
You
say.
always do that.
Yes, I do. I do. If I start
Well-
talking over you, you say, nobody cares! I'm like, oh.
I just-
I'm actually trying to say what's the pattern.
You
Well,
guys
that's
are great.
nice.
I haven't paid
Mhm.
attention to what the pattern is supposed to
You
be.
guys are so great.
Awesome. Awesome.
Jeez.
Lava, I think we're gonna keep you guys.
What?
How do an introvert make friends? They don't. And wait. An introvert doesn't make friends. An extrovert finds them and adopts them because they like
Yes.
them.
Yep.
Yes.
I mean, that's the joke. It's true.
I'm very much
You
an
mean-
introvert. Why do you think when I finally came back into Discord, I would see people in the room and I would come in for like 30 seconds and then I'd leave. And then I'd come
Yeah.
in for 30 seconds and then I'd leave. It was because I was trying to like test out the waters and see how many of you people were from back in the day and make
Yeah.
sure that you guys were. I think you're safe. Unless you know something I don't know.
Unless we're
Goodness
unless
gracious,
Everybody
we're
here is
both of you
safe.
is robot.
What, Lila?
Everybody here is safe.
Well,
I make
just for
darn
now.
sure there's no weirdos in here.
I'm the weirdo
Well,
in here,
that-
but I keep myself self-control. I'll be honest, I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, but you're
Well-
not a creep.
Yeah,
Thank you
Lila
for telling
knows
me
what
that.
I mean. Because back in the day, Lila and I had to deal with pretty weird people.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a Bible.
Trying to find a broom.
Yeah. Like, we're talking weird. Okay, so, like, back in those days, I was what? 18, 19, 20?
you saved the kid.
And we had guys in there that were like 30, 40s, 50s that were creeping on us young teenage girls.
Ew.
Yeah,
Pedals.
that's gross.
But at least there was enough adults in the room that usually when us girls said, hey, so-and-so just did such and such, or so-and-so's doing such and such to me, at least the adults in the room actually believed us 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And top of Angie, who never believed anything that ever came out of my mouth.
Like, he just shut you down.
Do what?
I did he just shut you down or anything? Like, I'm not trying to defend him or anything. I'm just saying, did he just shut you down? Period.
Like, anytime I ever tried to say anything about my past or, you know, stuff I was struggling with or whatever, they would act like they believed me to my face, but then they would go behind my back and talk about me.
That's not even surprising about that. Because literally anyone
And
can do
then-
that.
Back then, I was friends with my uncle on Facebook, and
Good evening.
Good evening,
Good evening.
Bronny.
hi.
Ahoy.
But
What are
yeah, back
y'all
in those days,
up to?
I was friends with my uncle on Facebook, and he made a comment on one of my posts, And I commented back and I referred to him as my uncle, and Hava went behind my back and went to him and told him that I was lying about my story. And then my uncle was like messaging me, threatening to call my dad. And at that time, my dad didn't know anything about, that part of my story. And I was like, my dad's very, what's the nice word for it? My dad's side of the family can be very aggressive, and so they act first and think later. And it just, I was like terrified my dad was gonna find out, because like I didn't want my dad to know at that time, because my dad can be a whole thing.
Yeah.
And when I eventually did tell my dad believes me today, but when I eventually did tell my dad, he outright told me he didn't believe. So I'm like, really? So yeah, I have like zero tolerance for people that want to tell people that they're liars when they don't have a clue, because they're not the one that lived through hell.
Yep. Same here. Like, no one wants to hear the full story.
Yeah. That's why I really don't talk to people that much, and even when going through, because no one's not going to even care, especially in these days in society.
And also the double standards.
That's why I just go on my own and don't say anything, even to be held accountable. Because, in this day and age, nobody's not going to care, and they just want to go by what they desire, and only by feelings. They don't even care at all.
So what are we talking about exactly?
Sparks is just whining, that's all. It's fine.
Same for Kitzel.
Same for me. I'll be in here every
I'm a
single day.
crybaby anyway, so I had to put that out. That's true about this.
I'll be honest, I'm a weak, effeminate man, but at least I'm trying to be,
Yeah.
the godly man that God wants me to be.
Yeah. And yes, even though
Guys,
I'm gonna be held accountable for what I say too, but still.
Hello, Smith. Yeah.
There's like 6 people in the room now.
Yep. It's mostly.
Yep, there's
people who
indeed
have
6
autism.
people in here now.
Nope. I know that. What do you want? This person's gone.
Look at the bright side though, guys. Tomorrow's Thursday.
Yeah.
We're supposed to get a Mario Kart Direct tomorrow.
Ooh, nice.
I'm just a Double Dash Colt fan. No other Mario Kart ever. Double Dash is the best, and I won't change my view.
Same. I'm usually a Double Dash person. Cause I grew up with Double Dash on the GameCube.
Double Dash was so fun.
It's the best.
What's the-
And yeah.
Mario Kart Double Dash. It was on the GameCube.
I'm sorry that I'm a hypocrite here, but yeah, I am a cult fan of Double Dash, even though I don't like when people are cultish about their fandom.
Okay, so I had a PlayStation, and I had Spyro.
My favorite dragon.
I'm trying to remember.
No offense, Zach.
And what else? I'm trying to remember what the other game was. I want to say Crash Bandicoot was on the PlayStation 2.
Whoa!
Like 1.0. Yeah. And then when I finally advanced to the GameCube, I had Mario Kart and Luigi's Mansion.
Classics.
And then when I advanced, well, I think we might have had an Atari Flashback 2000 at some point too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Pac-Man was the other PlayStation game.
It's a
that I played.
Pac-Man.
Waka,
And then-
waka, waka, waka.
And then when I advanced to a Wii, I think I had Super Mario Brothers, and I feel like there was one other game we had for the Wii that was kind of like a sports game.
Wii Sports or Wii Sports Resort.
It was Wii Sports.
Oh.
And then might have had one other game besides that. And then my
I mean-
uncle had it. My uncle had a, oh, what do you call it? An Xbox.
Mhm.
But my cousin and I didn't play on that very often. Because usually when my uncle was playing the Xbox, my cousin and I were busy playing Bakugans.
Mhm.
Because I couldn't do, like, Power Rangers or Yu-Gi-Oh! Because my mom was totally against that.
Like Pokemon.
Why was she
But-
against Yu-Gi-Oh?
I don't know, she said it was evil. But
Must have liked
anyway,
Pokemon.
yeah. I couldn't do Pokemon, Power Rangers, or Yu-Gi-Oh! But my cousin and I could play with Bakugans. Which, looking back at that whole situation, isn't it all the same thing, basically?
Yeah, there's different styles.
Yeah, so I don't understand that, but
Say,
I like Bakugans.
I would.
I thought they were cool because you could put them on the cards and then they would unfold like a transformer.
Mhm.
I don't know. I played with a lot of weird stuff.
Okay.
I would say this, if that I think if I were to have kids and let them watch Pokemon, I would do that with them because I haven't touched Pokemon in oh so long, and I don't know if there's fan service in that show, so I would have to watch it.
No.
And it probably
Little
is. fan
children.
service.
Why would they not?
Well, you know, there's the perverts out there that put their own fetishes in even kid shows.
I'm not surprised to do
My
that.
Little Pony would be one of them.
My Little
Bro,
Pony
man.
doing what now?
Well,
I always
you
thought
know,
My Little Pony.
the ponies are humanized, and you can definitely see in some frames, like depending on the perspective, like there are cracks from the ponies, like, and that's how sometimes that fuels the lust of many bronies
And Pegasus Sisters.
and Pegasus sisters, yeah.
Hoyo.
Animals should not be humanized. And I know I'm a hypocrite because I write fictional novels with anthropomorphic creatures.
I mean, there's me and
Like,
Layla.
see it.
We're human hybrid.
Yeah, Layla is a partial furry. And aren't you a partial furry too?
Yeah, that's why I said we're human hybrids. That's why we're half human, half the animal.
Yeah.
I am furry.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means, but
I
Well,
just say
Let's
if
just say there's
you're
a fetish term of furry. That's the bad
Well,
one.
well, yeah, not all furries are, you know, that degenerate. And if it causes you to stumble into sin or bothers your conscience, don't be a furry at all. Or don't dabble in.
Not all bronies are degenerates either.
True.
Yeah, yeah. Brony is basically a subgenre of furry. You know, so.
Oyo. Okay, I'll stop.
Kind of like how scaly is a different, like, scaly is like a different genre of furry. I
Pizza.
I do agree with my mom that My Little Pony was sexualized. Even the artists that were making it successful. You know, because even though there wasn't like pornography in the actual show, it's a kid's show after all. You definitely do see the seductive look of the ponies, and kids don't pick that up, you know. But who left? Who left?
I didn't. Probably.
Did I speak too much, Layla?
I don't know.
It's
What do you
just
think,
someone felt
Ryan?
uncomfortable.
Probably.
Yeah, if I need to be in timeout, tell me.
I mean, I don't mind getting time out, to be honest.
Well, I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable.
Let the boil intensify.
Fried chicken. I don't like Kool-Aid. I think it tastes like chemicals. And if something tastes like chemicals, then I don't want to eat it and put it in my body.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So for this Batman game, how far are you, Layla?
I bought DLCs.
Oh, you're doing
This is
DLC?
Bad Girl.
That girl, nice. Things
Unless
going
it labels
well
the
with...
bad girl. Watch out.
That girl, bad girl.
How far are you with Batgirl DLC?
I think I'm almost done.
Oh, nice.
Hashtag girl boss.
Boil.
Not
Fried
excuse you.
chicken. We need to get fried chicken for Kirby.
I mean, feel free to do so. Kirby literally can eat anything.
There's a
Alright,
whole
I'm ready to
tray
make
of food. there's a whole tray of food, and then everyone's at the table ready to eat, and then Kirby just comes in and just inhales everything, and everyone's like,
Right.
"How much can you eat?" Like,
It's a bottomless pit stomach, so
his stomach is like a black hole.
Oh, it's okay.
also BRB, you guys. I'm back, you guys. Sorry for the long wait. We'll actually continue on.
Anybody who says, "Hey, add me a Discord, I'm this," and I'm like, "You're a bot."
That's the easy way to put it. You're a bot. Beep boop bot. You are a bot.
Because no normal sane person just be like, "Hey, here's my Discord." Just somebody you don't even know.
Yeah.
Home.
Why can you get
Every time, the next time someone's gonna scam call me, I'm gonna say, "Hey, do you have 30 minutes for me to tell you about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?" And they hang up.
I mean, that's a Jehovah's
They
Witness.
never call me
Ew.
again. So what?
One of the guys, he called bad girls sweetie. Ew.
You can only call your wife that. She ain't your wife. You need to take her out to dinner first. Marry her.
Call him. Now he's calling her baby cakes.
That's
Ew.
weird.
That's sus.
These are the Joker's minions, so.
Oh, that is true.
I mean, obviously they're womanizers.
They're all probably like 30, 40. That
And,
girl, Barbara, probably like 20.
Resident, y'all get a room, please. I want to hear it. Where? I want to hear it.
Cat calling.
Yeah, like cat calling like somebody who's like 20 years younger than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the guys do. And I can't jump in the middle because I am too squishy.
What I don't understand is when people say, "Oh, it's okay for a woman, older woman, to hit on a younger man," but then, and you know, and then they get all riled up when an older man hits on a younger woman, and then they say, "Oh, let's make it legal." I'm like,
Because
dude, that's
society
totally unfair
defends
for the younger
women.
women being abused by creepy perverts, and then it's unfair to older people that are gentlemen and ladies about it and not pervs about it.
That's society for you, my friend. See how depraved and trying to defend so much? Because by feelings. That is where it happens.
I don't like the double standards like that.
I'm just waiting for Jesus to come back so the world be judged. I know how harsh it is, but
Amen.
it's just chaotic in this world. I'm serious. I know I say this and all condemning, but still. Like, it's just ridiculous.
I just
But
I
still pray
just
for them.
don't know the day or the hour, so I just live like there's a world worth fighting for
True.
because there's still souls need to be saved, and only God knows the day or the hour.
Amen. It's just hard.
So
Like, really hard.
so
And yes,
I
even though...
I
Oh, you sorry to interrupt you.
yeah as much as I want Jesus to come back, you know, because I do, it's just because Jesus said no one knows the day or the hour except the Father. I am still going to fight for this world, not to live for the world in like an earthly, secular way, but like to live in it, but not be of it. Like,
What is it? Is that a verse somewhere?
the thing is, what we need to realize is God made this earth, but Satan has this world in his grasp, and I want to fight for it.
That's the end. It's true. And also, there's gonna be a new earth and a new heaven soon, because
Yeah.
the old earth that
Yeah.
we're living is gonna be gone and destroyed.
Although I hold to the view that God's going to renew the new heavens and the earth. I mean, God's going to renew this one and make it into new. I don't think he's going to.
Well, he's not gonna renew this world. He's gonna destroy it and make a new one.
Yeah,
And
that's why it says the
I mean,
old world and the old heaven is gonna be destroyed.
Yeah.
It's about the new heaven, the new earth is gonna be completely by the Lord. Because it's one thing
there
too,
anything
Satan's
evil
not gonna
about
have
that
the,
too.
yeah,
Is there
unless-
anything evil in a bonsai tree? Because God made that.
Well,
no, let's talk about just the
What
world
did you
period because
ask?
it's sin. It's because it's chaotic.
Well, God's
you
going to
ask
destroy
me?
that. Well, I believe God's going to destroy sin, but I don't see anything evil in a bonsai tree. God made that, so why would God destroy that?
he might make new bonsai trees in the new world he creates.
Yeah, and besides, the old world's gonna be temporary as well because ever since sin came to the world, there's the
everything on this world is corrupt, even if it's beautiful, even if God made it.
Yeah,
Because
I know, but he can
corruption.
renew it. He can renew it.
Yeah, but he's just gonna destroy it. Jesus even said that too in the Gospels.
yeah. When God said it, that settles it. There's no and, no buts, nothing, because that's what
Yep.
Lewis says. God said it, that settles
Nothing
it.
is spared.
There's no excuse.
And if you aren't, if you don't get your stuff together while you still can, then you're going to be destroyed with it.
Yeah, yeah.
I do agree. This world is quite lovely, and
Yeah.
God did an amazing job with it. But
Mm.
unfortunately, corruption has touched every single thing.
Yeah. And like I said, when sin came to
Yeah.
the world, every creation has death upon it. Especially everything has a limit.
Yep.
Yeah. It just sounds like people are confused with God's creation and sin, and that both are evil.
Well, sin has affected everything, even
Like-
God's
like the
creation.
whole-
Like we are God's
Yeah,
creation.
like-
we are affected by sin.
Right. Because
Yeah.
when it comes to
just,
sin, that's when we have so much
yeah.
desires in the world, what we want to do. That's why we get so depraved and deceived.
It's just sounds like they're coming from the Book of Enoch, saying, "Oh, you can't
No.
enjoy this."
I don't know, Bill.
Oh no!
It's
I'm-
also Rob
I'm
is
just
prepared.
speaking the truth. Like everything was corrupt. God cursed the earth.
Yeah, I know it's
Already
corrupt. I
said-
know it's corrupt. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
But-
know.
You are right. And I think there's even some passages that tell us.
It's also time to go against Pawn and Con.
Occupy
the-
the time.
To the
to
Tanuki
return.
and the
Yeah.
Kitsune.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from with that one. I'm just saying, when Jesus
Because
comes
when
back,
I'm not occupying myself, people are calling me lazy. I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? Where do you
Okay.
want from me? Yeah,
just let people talk, Rarian. Let them talk.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
do what you're going
I'm
to
just
do. What
haunted.
you
I'm
called
just
to do.
haunted by them, and I just can't get my mind off of it. I'm
And also
I
trying
get
requires
to
it.
patience when
find a
it comes
safe
to
space. I'm
conversation with
trying to find a
people.
safe space, but every time I leave that safe space, I feel like I need to speak out.
Well, maybe God has something for you to tell people, and if they're gonna treat you like Jeremiah, then that's just gonna be them. You
Yeah.
would have at least known you were obedient to the Lord.
Why are lazy people hated? They didn't do anything.
That's right. That's right.
It's because society, they get too prideful and arrogant. Usually the ones that work a lot. Like, well, one thing, yes,
Isn't
even
that
though
Jim-
lazy is like really not a good thing, especially in
There's no
spiritual
point.
wise, because laziness as well, and even
Slothfulness.
spiritual wise, it's not good because we're really gonna miss the call what God has for us, especially doing our part to follow.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
remember, God's going to judge all man. We're going to be held accountable for what we've done on this earth, and He's serious about that.
Mhm.
Especially whatever we done, think, and especially what we say too.
Great white throne.
Yep, for the unbelievers.
We
Did
get
an
the Bema
airplane
seat.
just go by?
Yeah, it was a Bema. Bema judgment. Yeah, it says it's the works that's from the Lord. If it stays there, if I remember, it says when it stays in the fire, it depends if your work was really worth it. It was from the Lord or from self.
That's
Yeah, it
the
was
Bema
sp-
seat.
Yep, because if it doesn't last in the fire, it'll burn like hay and knows that it was in vain.
Yeah.
But
it'd
if it
just be
stays there-
worthless.
Yep. And I'm trying to remember too is usually that when you're trying to get your house in order when God comes back, if you really don't have that much, then it's basically nothing. If I remember, I might be wrong.
Woof.
Move. So now it's time
Zach,
for
did you get far in the Batman game, or did you get
time
bored?
for Pawn and Con, the raccoon and the
So
well,
I,
not raccoon, but Tanuki
well, I
and
tried playing
Kitsune.
it was yesterday, and I got on to
So
the
Pawn
bed,
Con-
and then
Pawn
I
and Con,
never
this is basically
actually
you have-
managed to fall asleep.
Basically, just run back and forth with their little mini
And
ones.
today
And watch
I
out for the
was-
bombs; they're going to hurt you too.
I almost said I woke up. I didn't wake up. I was up the entire time. Essentially, I didn't have much energy, and then I had to go to work, and then I had to go.
Also, if I
after
remember, Pawn and
that
Con actually
to my
returns
grandma's
in
house
Star
to-
Allies as well.
It was gonna be to clean up the leaves and then mow the lawn, but there was not enough time to mow the lawn.
I think it was
so
like similar to
I'm
the
doing that
Wild
Saturday.
Boar fight that was in Dreamland 2.
And now I want Fortnite.
I'm almost done here.
Fortnite, is that what you said?
Huh?
You said you jump on Fortnite?
Yeah.
You can join us if you want, Brody.
Okay, yeah.
I think the Kitsune has to be Con if I correct, or the Tanuki is Pawn.
I need to go grab my PS5 from upstairs since that's what I play on.
Well,
I'll
one
be
of those
right
ones
back.
did. Oh, you hopped right on that ledge. Little Con. That would,
Well,
need
I'm
to
not
get
sure if
Con.
you know what the Willy these days. There's a brand called Willy. They made a G. Basically, it's like can I talk instead of just stutter, brain, please?
okay, now we got Pawn and Con. One health left. Oh gosh.
Basically,
My goodness.
an old-timey military G. But they probably still use it. They have it in
Dark
Forza
Matter's gone
5,
from Sam Cannon.
and I
We're all
don't
good.
know why, but it's really good at drifting, and it scares me. Especially
Time for
considering the
Is it
fact
Cloudy Park? I remember.
it's an off-road vehicle.
Yeah, it's Cloudy Park. Oh no, go.
I found a tune. All it said was world record drift. I
Not
was
the
like,
best
oh,
pity.
okay, sure, let's try this. At the start, it is difficult to get the hang of, but once you do get it, it's fun and it's pretty easy. Also, I've been doing, because I got so bored, been playing Reload and solo.
Rick. Hey Rick,
Definitely not getting any wins.
I need you, little
It's been
hamster.
a little fun. I think Brony's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, look, Scarface. I forgot Scarface was in Dreamland 3.
I knew it.
I'm not falling for that.
Zach's the Twitter bird.
I am Twibber.
Twibber. Bye Rick, time for Nago the kitty.
Ugh.
I was playing as Catwoman yesterday, so I'm keeping there.
So it's a cat week.
Ow.
Don't hurt yourself.
I like how
Punching all the guys and kicking them.
yeah.
Ouch.
I like how
Ouch.
since I changed my new method of trying to ask women out by giving them my number and just saying, you can throw that away if you're not interested. Have a nice day. I've always gotten a good response.
Like a negative Riz.
No, I've always got a good response
Oh.
from giving them my number and saying, hey, you don't have to be interested. You can throw it away. Have a nice day. and she just opens the little note that has my phone number, and she looks at it, and I see a smile on her face, and she says, "Thank you."
Hmm.
Now, I never have gotten a call back, but I'd much rather that than her calling me a creep.
I mean, I'd rather have someone call me a creep because I don't buy it.
I've been called a creep too many times. I would rather be ignored.
Yeah, just ignore me.
Right.
You didn't even have to say thank you. Just say ignore me. Just you can just ignore me. Yeah.
But that's basically normal for women to actually truly hate me, but I actually don't mind with that. That's actually normal in society, because if they want it, that's fine.
Well, I respect women for protecting themselves because they don't know me. I shouldn't be entitled to make them think that, I'm a safe guy. No, I want them to have a standard for themselves and be protective of themselves because they don't know me. Like, who am I to tell them, oh, you have to be like, go on a date with me if you don't? Like, that's just wrong.
Yeah, this is why I usually failed. Well, not failed, but this is why I used to give up dating and give up on most women, because they're really that depraved now, mostly in the young generation.
Well, I'm not gonna give up. I might be broken and depressed, but I'm not gonna give up.
That's true.
If there was a guy that had no arms and legs and found love in today's world, then why cannot I? Why cannot you, get so?
Because this world is just filthy. I know I'm prideful and arrogant, I'm not denying that either. I'm sorry I had to go on the rant, but at the same time, I usually should shut up about it.
Well, I need you to watch Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King and pay attention to one scene. When Denethor was in despair, he said there is no hope, and he was about to go crazy and do all these weird things like burn his son alive because he thought he was dead. He said there is no hope. But on the White Tree of Gondor, where it is said that if it's in full bloom, that there is hope. In the frame, you can see one flower still on that tree. The one flower on that tree.
Hey,
Very
Nats,
profound.
how's it going?
Hey, Nats.
Hey, Nat.
Howdy.
Doing well.
I don't know how many times I just shot you, but that was more than enough to have killed you at least 10 times over.
Are you in the final
I'm
level,
also-
by the way, Layla?
And then he also
I
I'm really
don't know.
sorry because it's just always that mindset comes up every time. I don't know, it's because of how much. I don't know if I really hate people or have a grudge. I'm kept held on that struggling
If
to
you
get
have
out of.
bitterness that in your heart, that will do it.
Hey, Kito, I know you have self-loathing issues, and you can't love other people unless you love yourself. So that's an issue you gotta work on.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
part of it, and that's the struggle too. Because even when I love myself, I just don't want to forget about putting God first. If I keep loving myself, that's when that pride comes into place, and that'd be boasting way too much.
Oh no, don't love yourself too much. Because, we're command. Love your neighbor as what?
Yourself.
So
And we're supposed to love the sinner but hate the sin. So that means repenting.
Yeah,
and
there's that too.
Yeah. That's why we don't. That's why as Christians, like, remember that OnlyFans girl when she repented, and we are supposed to congratulate her. She left OnlyFans.
Oh,
You shouldn't treat her.
Are you talking about Nala?
Nala.
Yeah. Or some other.
Yeah, she's been doing a lot of really questionable stuff.
Yeah. It might be someone else though that I'm talking about, but yeah, I don't have the full story on Nala, so I'm not going to say anything else on that anymore on that. But there are prostitutes that have given up that, and we should congratulate them.
Rehab.
And yeah. And we shouldn't be those hypocrites that think we're better than them.
I'm one of them right here.
Not. Yeah. So.
Well, I had to put it out there.
I don't know what your heart is, Pixel, but it's either you can't love yourself, or you're having bitterness towards someone else in your life that you haven't forgiven.
I would say both, to be honest.
Both?
Yeah. Well, yeah, just go to God and put those stats. Pass it, work it out of your life. It might take some time, but eventually it will be worth it out.
It's worth it.
It's like a blacksmith making a sword. You have to constantly pound out all the bends in it.
Must have that and as well. Yeah, I must have that even as well. Working on the mental health too, being part of it.
Yeah. And whatever you need to do to help with that, if it's to step back.
Yep. Even St. Paul was a murderer.
Yep.
And he's one of the founding fathers.
Oh, thanks, Snacks. Ray Lil? Who's Ray Lil?
Yeah. I heard that was a porn star, so.
Oh, I turned the Christ recently.
I'm hopping on Marvel Rivals until you're ready.
Okay.
Oh, you come right over to me.
Yeah, also one of the things I need to learn is really to humble myself. Time to get the kitty out again.
When you said that, I had this video played of it shows a cat, in the low position, and someone pulls their arms out and says, "You're mine," and pulls the cat towards off the screen, and the cat goes, "Yeah."
It's funny because I'm actually have the cat animal buddy with me, Nago.
Alright, I'm on an ad. Glad I'm in the VC at least.
Oh, 5 people left.
We are farmers. Bum 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 bum.
We are farmers. Bum 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 bum.
I might die. This is not going to be fun. Okay, I'm hiding in a bush, so I'm gonna get mad if someone just randomly shoots at me and hits all bullets.
Shut up, Red Bull. It doesn't give you wings. It just gives you cancer.
It gives you cancer.
Point. It's not very nice here that I have to go to the bathroom. Please don't lose. Let's see.
If Robert's listening to this, I want to thank him for spending times of fellowship with me and last night. I needed it.
Not my cat. It's dead. It fell to the pit.
Back to the pit that spawned you while the Legolas kills an orc. I like that phrase. Back to the pit that's.
Well, actually, let me get the. Actually, let me get ice. Because ice is nice.
Ah, frick.
Yeah, let's pray for it.
You said that as two guys were coming up to attack me.
What? Back to the pit that spawned you?
Yeah, but so you guys
No,
feel
when
free to.
Zach said, "Oh frick."
Oh. I was gonna say, you guys feel free to pray
Yeah,
for me
we
because I
need to
feel like
pray
I'm
for
just
kids,
doing
though.
this for attention.
Well, if you are,
What'd you say?
then shame on you.
Well, it's true because I've been doing a lot of prayer requests for attention, to be honest.
I know you're there.
When,
Well,
no,
if you
no need-
really need prayer, don't think of it as attention. Think of it as
Asking for help.
cry for help. Yeah.
I know. It's just most of the time I just make things as an excuse and just not shut up. And just know to like to work on it. Even if I know that something comes out, I need to go straight to God. And I kept ignoring it every time.
Well, the thing is, Kitso, do you know what to do, or do you not know what to do? Because if you don't, then I don't think that's an excuse. If you
I used
really
to.
need help,
But
like, if you don't know, like, that's not necessarily your fault. Like, if you want help,
why am I?
that's a good thing. No one knows all the answers. And we need to humble ourselves to say, you know what? I don't deserve help, but I need help. It's not attention seeking. All of us need help. No matter how rich you are, spiritually, physically, mentally. If we do not help the brethren, wherever they are in life, it's not good. We need to help the brethren. And we're supposed to help our enemies. And you are brethren, aren't you? I
Yeah,
don't
but
think I've
I
ever
don't
heard
see
you
myself
say
as one.
anything heretical. I don't think I ever heard you say anything blasphemous.
Well, not yet, but it might come soon. Just a heads up.
I mean, I can't see your heart, but the fact that you are sounding in distress, and because I'm from the same place. There's a lot of people that cause me distress, and a lot of people don't believe me. People think I'm looking for attention, but no, I'm trying to do my best, and sometimes I don't know what to do. So, like, we care about you, and so I know what it feels like to be hopeless and where no one wants to help. And when people tell you things like, "Oh, you're not trying," then yeah, you're gonna have doubts. And I think what you're having is doubts about yourself. Like, am I really trying?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking about earlier.
Because Christians are going to have doubts. That's actually natural. All I'll say that, if you get anything from this, I just want you to take one thing. It's okay to ask God questions, and it's okay to have doubts. Just never give up on God. Never give up on God. Just always ask him questions. Don't treat God like the God of Allah, the God of Islam, like don't treat him like a religion. Treat him as like a heavenly Father. Like, that's how we should treat him.
Well put.
What?
What you said.
Yes, sir.
Like, I have questions with God too, and I sometimes have doubts, like who I am, and God has plans for me, and sometimes I do not know what to do or what's going to happen, and that's perfectly okay. We don't need to know everything. And if God wills it, he will give us answers.
Yeah.
And we need to ask for attention, because not because for selfish gain, but because so we can grow and learn to serve others, and to help each other, and iron sharpens iron, and don't let people tell you that you're a bad person. I mean, you are, but we all are.
Sinners saved by grace.
We all are, but that's not what God sees us as after we're saved. We need to see ourselves like sheep in mud that are uncomfortable in our sin and want to repent. The pig in the mud doesn't feel that way. They like their sin. Just because you sin and feel guilty doesn't mean you're in full apostasy. Backsliding doesn't mean full apostasy. Like, we're all gonna sin, and I think what a lot of Christians get confused is that repentance is somehow being perfect, like having perfection. And I'm sorry, but I've never seen a Christian be perfect. We're always
There's no such thing as a perfect Christian.
Exactly.
None of us are not perfect in the first place.
So, like, if you feel regret after sin, I think that's a step in the right direction. And you know, I think so I think you know what regret is, and it's just the people that telling you that you're not a Christian is making you have doubts that you really have regret
Right.
when you sin.
It's not just.
Right?
It's not because of people. I just didn't have that mindset because
But
I'm just
yeah,
getting lukewarm.
yeah, I just remember just remember listening to you saying that you want the world to hate you. I mean, they're gonna hate you regardless, but hate is not a normal thing. It's not. It's gonna hate you anyway, but that's not what God wants anyone to do. It's not what humans were designed for. This world is cursed and is falling into Satan's arms, but we need to remember to love ourselves
Raccoon.
because, not in an egotistical way, but because what a lot of Christians don't understand, and even non-Christians don't understand, is there's a lot more to life than we realize. There's more nuance. It's not just black and white. That's why, and I'll bring it up again. I always bring it up because I'm so sick and tired of it. I am sick and tired of people calling you black and me white and dividing us based of our skin color.
How did
We're
we get
50
to
shades of
race?
brown, right? Right? Can agree? Like,
How did we get to race?
I know. It's just, it's just, I just wished more people thought life was more nuanced because it is true. It's not just in black and white, and that was just
Okay, hey Rarian.
It was
Here's a
just
good question. Here's a good question here. You
What?
got robbed, okay? Police need a description. How are you gonna describe it? Sometimes you need to say a color for skin color.
You
for
do
skin
know
tone.
that. You do know that.
Yeah,
black,
you can say they were a darker person. And yes, I know they aren't actually black; they're brown.
darker brown. Yes.
Cultural is it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The societal norm.
And then society's going to conflate that and say, "Oh, because he said the robber was black, he thinks all black people are robbers." I'm like, no.
No, not
If people
all.
want to think that, I will gladly let them.
Same here.
Because if they're gonna think that, they're too arrogant.
Yeah.
Too much of their mind is in space, and they aren't gonna be going down to Earth anytime soon.
And it's well lived by fear.
I've seen a lot of white people be the exact same way. I bet you if I rebelled against an officer when he tells me to step out of the car, he would arrest me. No doubt. And what makes me sick is these people say tell black people, oh, you have to live a certain way, and and when they do, it gets them in trouble because the left, their concept of idea of a healthy black man is a criminal. and it gets them in trouble, and it's just manipulative. And they say they're Black Lives Matter. It's sick. It's sick. Treat black people as lab rats.
Well, nowadays, you see how mankind can make things as their gods or idols. Race can be part of it too, especially towards others, make them as their gods. And it's no surprising about that either, because that's where it is heading most of the time. Like I said, that's really no surprising about that. But all I had to say is just pray for them, because you see many folks are influenced by things of this world. It's how the devil actually gets them so much influenced by the type of people, the type of groups, even by many doctrines that they cause them to live in fear.
Yeah, I just kids to be happy, and it hurts my heart that he is suffering because so many people have been telling him how to live his life, uh, and telling him he's not this, he's not, or he's this, or he's that. And I'm like, I just want him to be happy. You know, he doesn't have to cut himself spiritually. You know, Christ died for him. He died for himself.
Right.
As much as I believe that we should, you know, improve ourselves, work on ourselves, we shouldn't spiritually improve ourselves, if that makes any sense. God wants us to be not a extension of what Christ did on the cross. Because if we have to, I mean, God doesn't want us to be an apostate, but at the same time, He wants us to rely on the cross, what He has done for us. He just wants us to come home when we sin. That's what we get attention. That doesn't mean we should look lowly of ourselves. We should see ourselves as a friend of God.
I wish you guys got cut off on my end.
It's not all.
Yeah.
I hate when
Something wrong with your mic?
yeah, pretty much. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Then if I'm saying something, I just this or not. So if someone's like struggling and they need to hear something that they need to hear, my mic goes out. I'm like, why? Why? Happened.
Apples.
You know when you're crazy when you start getting mad at your inanimate object for not working, and it can't hear you, it doesn't have a mind, it doesn't have, and you're just like speaking to it like it's like a person. You know you lost your mind.
Coil.
Yes. I love fried chicken.
On top of Kirby.
I've been
Thing for
I've been having a fake fried chicken for some reason.
Where did that even come from?
Yeah, but the thing is,
Well, Pollo means chicken sandwiches.
how about you treat fried chicken and then it's all random? I don't know why I'm hankering for fried chicken. I'm just like, fried chicken. And then people, what? That's random. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Well, to be fair, it's pretty random.
Yeah.
So I suppose all of us are.
Yeah, because you say cheese every single.
What the cheese are you talking about?
They're saying cheese, period. He didn't say specifically cheese.
Carrots.
Yeah, like carrots.
Or pie.
I remember they just saying pie.
Layla's going to food category. Zach's cheese. Radiant's fried chicken.
Like a cheesy.
Good one, Layla.
Cheesy. Well, you better say cheese.
I'm just not that much of a whiz. Also, side note, cheese whiz is disgusting in my opinion.
Talk about cheese from a can or just something else?
Cheese whiz.
What about cheese whiz? I would say
It's bigger than American cheese, and that's next to impossible.
He's a faker. I found you, faker. Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my fake. I'll make you eat those words.
Great free. Oh, the
Rush, how are you? Thank you for the raid. Well, then, I am Layla, variety streamer, content creator. Playing the Batgirl DLC of this game.
You
Do
mean
believe it.
to tell me an owl raided us?
Yep.
Me,
He's a
I
real
don't know why
hoot.
I'm saying us. I'm not sure why I'm saying us.
Friend of Charles, friend of ours.
Oh, greetings. Is it just me, or did my voice get deeper?
Yes, you're going through puberty again.
Yeah. it's honestly probably because it's like 10:30.
When you get tired, your voice gets deeper.
Oh yeah.
Or when you wake up, you haven't had coffee yet.
And Zach is just drowsy because he got hit with a tranquilizer.
Actually, a tranquilizer would be pretty nice since I don't know how to sleep very well. Can someone shoot with a tranquilizer, please?
Yeah. I mean, if I get one, I don't mind shooting you. But what's a good spot to do so? What's Serenity doing this time?
Hold on, let me use me. Hold on, Zach. I'm loading my tranquilizer now.
Also, Zach, feel free to contact me and want me to shoot you with a tranquilizer.
Okay, where do you want me to? The leg or the arm or whatever?
The head.
Okay. Why, all the way through or just part of it?
Aim for the eye.
Alright. I mean, if you want to die and get shot in the eye, that's your choice. You shoot your eye out, kid.
Eye out.
Vision, I don't need
So you shoot your eye out, kid.
Hold on.
It's a Christmas Story reference. Rick, hold on. Hold on, Mr. Hamster.
Oh, fudge.
What if I
What did you
didn't?
say?
I didn't say fudge. I said the word, the big one, the unholy word, the F dash dash dash
You
word.
messed up your raid options. Oh. I'm doing well. I mean, 3 people came with you, Owl, so I guess so.
Mm. Mm-mm. Mm. 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 Is Randy just like, hey mom?
Why are you
Mother,
singing my
mother, I
song?
crave violence.
I crave attention.
Why the cat's sitting up the controller?
Wait, you said
Does your cat
buttercat?
like sitting on your controller every now and then, Layla?
Oh crap! No, there goes Rick. I about to say buttercat. Cat with the butter.
Butter nugget.
Blubber nuggets. Hey, they're chewy.
I think
For-
I just came
for your
up with a
appearance.
new cat. Butter nugget.
Butter nugget or blubber nuggets?
Buttermilk.
Yes.
Call your tabby cat buttermilk.
I have a friend, real life, not kid. He named his cat Tree.
What about Taco Cat?
If I get a dog, I'm gonna name it Cat.
To confuse the people.
If I
Come
get
here,
a
cat.
dog,
Didn't you call for your cat? No, I called for my dog.
And cat.
if I get a dog, I'm gonna call him Heinz.
Is it times?
Heinz beans. Heinz baked beans.
Oh. I never have problems
You-
raiding with Streamlabs.
The same thing with OBS. I actually didn't have problems with that.
I ain't gonna use OBS because it confuses me.
Toe beans.
What about roasted toe bean?
Kitty.
You know what toe beans is, right?
Yeah, cat feet.
Kitty.
Kitty toads.
I want my controller back.
That's not allowed.
Even dogs have toe beans.
Even foxes too.
Yeah.
Red pandas.
Are red pandas basically redneck pandas?
It could be, I don't know. But I know what you're trying to say.
Rurian, I'm going to slap him now.
I was just making that joke.
It's just a prank, bro.
Yeah.
No.
We just do a little bit of trolling. It blows the entire city up. Sorry, Zari had Kirby fever at the moment. The meow meow.
Yeah, that's right. Now I have my controller back.
Maybe she wants to play the game, Layla. You should share.
Serenity the best gamer cat. Ouch.
I have a pimple right, like it's between my chin and my lower lip. But the problem is that it won't pop, but it's very prominent.
We need to get Zach a girlfriend to pop the pimples for him.
The last time I had someone like that was Paige, and it was a freaking nightmare.
Hey, at least
I'm
you're
sorry
safe
you
though.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
I'm sorry you had to deal with her, Zach. We need to get you a girlfriend better than Paige.
You know,
Or go
it's
single.
sad when
you'd have-
animals are more loyal to each other than people are.
Yes.
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 That's why I said
Maybe that's
humanity's so
why
depraved, and just so
I'll have
broken.
feelings for him. Not saying that's right. It's just maybe that's one of the reasons.
What? I did not hear what you said. Two people talked at once.
Sorry.
No, you're
Sorry.
good. But Ririn, what did you say?
Not saying it's right, but that's probably why zoophiles have feelings for animals.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now I wish I never asked.
Mean bestiality.
Well, at least I said I'm not saying it's right.
Still. Ugh.
I know it's gross.
Oh, young blood, great. Thank you for the follow. I think so.
I almost thought I was gonna be screwed because I was invited to 2 graduations of my friends. Yeah. And they're on the same day. But I took a closer look at the time and the locations. They are right by each other. And with the time given, I can easily walk over from one to the other. So, I've lucked out here.
Zach,
Huh?
you need to know this about me. If you do not want to hear me talk about disturbing things, don't ask, ever. No, never ask me a question again.
Why not?
Because I am going to be unfiltered.
We're gonna be ready.
Waiting for the joke to process.
Guys, let the boil intensify.
Alright, y'all, I gotta turn in. Good night, y'all. Good night, guys.
You know,
Yep.
you're gonna have to be good night too, pretty soon.
Take care.
go to bed.
DLC.
Yeah, I know, Vercon. I'm very unfiltered. Zach, who would I be more who would be more unfiltered? Joseph or me?
Joseph. Long, not even mile, but country. What
Isn't me
country? Russia.
Isn't me or Zach has a grudge on Joseph?
Yes, he does.
No, friendly banter.
Rivalry or friendly
That's just a
rivalry?
little bit. Yeah, friendly rivalry. That is so hard to say. Friendly rivalry.
Friendly
Oh, now that I
rivalry.
get it the first try.
For Ariel.
I was on YouTube, like usual, going through YouTube Shorts, found a Shark Tank thing. There's tape that uses no adhesive, does not stick to anything but itself. And is reusable.
Hi. Give me the hard start puzzle, man. Number 2.
I want cake.
Get something from the store then.
Cheesecake.
I was thinking more carrot cake.
Carrot.
Carrot cake.
I want a peanut butter cheese.
No, it's actually time for me to go against Adeline. No, note this too
That's
with
good too.
Adeline. Is that Adeline? If I remember that before the Kirby 20th anniversary game, it was always a debated that Adeline and Adel are basically two different people. But according to the Japanese encyclopedia for the Kirby 20th anniversary, it was stated that it's basically just the same people, but in different names. And if we go by Adeline's Japanese name is Adoryu, yeah, it's Adoryu. It's actually gonna make sense because usually her name is basically short, or just in Dreamland 3, it's just basically short. That's just for Ado.
You know,
That's
adhesive
a
residue
little,
because
that's a little tip right there,
surprise, surprise, there's none used.
or just a little fun fact.
Yeah.
I just want to know how the frick did they make it? And like, it's not a week either. They have
also,
like
Also, what's one thing too? Ever since Dreamland
We're
2,
asking the wrong question.
Ice Dragon never made his physical appearance ever again.
the right question.
Because the right question
Because after
is,
Dreamland 2,
who
the Ice
thought
Dragon
that
would
was
make
a good idea?
just cameos, usually in paint
Adhesive
form,
was
Dreamland
paint.
3 and
That sounds like a pretty
4
stinking
the
good
hologram
idea,
of
if you ask
Planet
me.
Robobot. It did appear again in Team Kirby Clash. Now,
Because
Sweet Tooth,
we
I
have a
think they should probably
psychopath
bring it
that
back
thinks-
one of these days.
We have a psychopath here that thinks adhesiveless
Because
tape
only
is a
see,
good idea.
but we've only seen Sweet
well,
Tooth
if you would
only in
let me
Dreamland 2 so
finish
far.
the
And that's
original
it.
sentence, they had
Okay,
shown off multiple heavy hardcover books taped together. They toss it, flip it around. They do not budge. It's
Oh, so-
strong. It's like the strength of duct tape, but it doesn't
Yeah, but,
leave
like-
any.
Oh, I thought you said it was an adhesiveless.
Ow.
Yes, it's the strength of duct tape, but it doesn't leave anything behind because
Oh.
it can't. There is no adhesive.
Yes, Adeline is also possessed by dark
Confused.
matter.
I got confused.
Just a heads up.
Okay, all right.
When are you not?
Misunderstood. Misunderstood. Misunderstanding.
It was a misinput.
Unless it Kirby chirps.
I'm gonna go fish. Good night.
No.
I need your business.
To let the bed bugs fight.
Whoa.
I'm now going to punch you. You will not be bitten by anything. You will be punched.
Okay.
No, I'm the one that fights.
Me, squeaky toy? I never.
So fight Adam Lion is basically just fighting the bosses that you already fought.
Ow!
Like you're like Ice Dragon, Sweet Tooth from Dreamland 2, and I
Better
think
not do it
remember
again.
the last one is Krako.
Better not do it again, Miriam.
Points but doesn't poke.
Now it's time for Krako. Oh no. I think Krako is next after Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright. I forgot about Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright.
Okay, that was a hiccup.
Stupid Mr. Shine. No, that's Mr. Is it Mr. Bright for the sun? Yeah, Mr. Shine's the moon. Ah, stop it. There you go. Also, let's wait till the ass gets done. It should be done in a couple seconds, my friends.
Oh, well, I'm a Muppet. I should have.
Yeah, we're done. Okay, now we're finding Krako.
I think someone just went through and followed like all of my AIs. Okay, not quite all of them, but most of them. What? Okay.
The Krako! And you shoot mini Krakos. Okay, I was right.
Take it. How many follows do they all have combined? 23,210 sounds about right. Can subscribers on Talkie just be transferred over to follows on Twitch? I could use an additional 144 follows.
Yeah, we had wait. Yeah, you can tell Twitch has been abusing ads so much. Like YouTube.
What
Yeah. Almost there. One more hit on Crackle. Here goes Crackle, and then Adeline. She's easy.
Okay.
Slide. That's it. Literally, just slide or hit her in just any way, and then she's defeated. All that bosses and then nothing.
What the frick? Why does this one Pop-Tart have 78% of the daily
Mark
value?
Manor is gone and Cloudy Cart. Then we go to the next one. It's Iceberg.
I'm hungry though.
Because that's what Pop-Tarts are, sugar.
Now, is my voice not cracking? Yeah.
I love Naoko, he's too cute. Hitch. But I would say we will stop here for tonight. But since it's already getting late.
I have no idea what just happened. Well,
Well, we can see that we could actually raid someone because they don't really know what we're doing here. But I really do appreciate you guys lurking. Even as well, someone was able to lurk and not much. But I'm really
This
sorry
time it was
about
that
earlier
girl guy
because
hit the head with a
there's been a lot of stuff I've been thinking about in my mind lately. And that triggers me. But
that
there's
I'm bad.
I do need to humble myself, to be honest. I do apologize for it. I really do. But I feel like there's something that I need to work on more, especially getting closer to the Lord. Because there's a lot of stuff that is going on that I'm carrying that I need to face lately.
Leave me alone.
But it has to be something what the Lord wants me to do. Because it could be something that's mixed with,
I love the fact that this one guy
mixed with physical,
found
mental,
one of
emotional,
my,
especially with spiritual help from Him.
liked it.
He's the one who knows.
Just went to my profile,
I
went
barely
down
know, but the Lord
list,
knows what it is I'm held on to.
talking with every single one of them,
But like I said, I really do apologize for guys. It's so much stuff in this
and
going on
following every single one.
but I really do need to work on
Recommend.
those. Yeah, but I'd say do keep me in prayers if you guys can, because I do struggle a lot more than ever.
Punch Joker. Punch the Joker.
But anyway, we can actually rate someone. We can actually rate my friend
Punch a
Camilla.
joke.
Camaria, because she's actually streaming BioShock at this moment. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for stopping by. I might stream again tomorrow and Friday since I'm off on those days. But I probably might stream something else, but I'm not pretty sure at the moment. But anyway, guys, thank you guys stopping by my stream. Even lurking if you guys have to. I'll see you on the next one. God bless you all. May I smile upon you. Peace.